Hello everyone, Beer Bros here on site in beautiful Vancouver, Washington.
Yeah, we're here with our friends at RollPros to take a tour of their facility, meet some of their team members, and check out their Blackbird pre-roll machine.
So come along with us.
Hey guys, welcome to RollPros. This is Kim, our office manager here.
Hi Kim. Good morning. Kyle, we really appreciate you having us out. We've been watching the progress of your machine for a while now.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. Yeah, it's great to see you guys in person.
Yeah, I've watched the progress via social media of the machine for the last few years. I'm really excited to get in person, look at the nuts and bolts of the machine, and find out how everything works.
Yeah, well, let's take you to the very beginning, first unit.
Let's go.
All right.
Kyle, you have a very inspiring and interesting story about how you created this machine.
Yeah, well, I'm an engineer by trade, and my ritual at the end of the day was always, come home and, roll up a nice joint. And, the joints that I got in the store they never really lived up to my expectations. And so I put my day job and my passion together, and I created the Blackbird, which is the only machine that actually rolls joints. So you can use your fresh, sticky flour, and you get just a really premium joint at the end of the day. So you put the product in the hopper here, and then it feeds out on the vibe trays onto the load cell. So this little tip tray is where you're reading out the weight. Then you drop it down into the belt. So the belt then is what encapsulates the flour. And then you pull the belt tight, and that's how you radially compress your joint. This is your crutch feed mechanism. So you dump crutches in up here. They feed down through these tubes and inject into the roll. This is your paper feed mechanism. It feeds it up, and then this, most importantly, is where the joints come out.
We love that.
So this unit has a little bit of special meaning behind it. Can you elaborate a little more on that?
That's right. This is the very first unit ever built, and it was hand-built by me in the garage.
And you're an engineer by trade, so tell us some of the ideas and thoughts behind developing this.
The most important was the rolling aspect. That took its own, brain power and took some time. But the secondary one is the modularity of the unit is really helpful for the constant innovation that we have. So as we innovate, we can replace this on an old unit and make it brand new again, essentially. Another great benefit, if you have your machine go down for a component, we can just take a component off of our rack, drop it in a box, ship it out overnight, and you're back up and running.
And it's simple enough that they can fix that on their end. They don't need you out there on site to take care of it, minimizing downtime as well.
That's right.
One of the most amazing things we found about your product and your machine is that this represents a whole bunch of pre-rolls.
Yeah, so this stack right here is just under 1 million pre-rolls in paper. Yeah.
I was gonna say 1 million pre-rolls, so what kind of space would that take if it were in pre-rolls and cones?
Yeah, so you might not know this, but cones are extremely unsustainable. And so yeah, this many cones would take a whole room to fill. Just a lot of waste and a lot of time on a ship, carbon footprint, all that stuff. One of these can fit in a backpack, and it's 40,000 joints.
Sustainability.
Yeah.
And just like the machine, you guys are keeping the flexibility and the customization as well for the consumer.
Right, yeah, so we have 3 different offerings that we offer. We got natural, we got organic hemp, and rice paper, and you can swap them in and out, and so you can make different SKUs from just that, swapping out the paper.
So that allows you to make different size joints themselves, but also the crutches, the other accessories that you're gonna put on.
Right, yeah, we can do glass, we can do ceramic, the typical paper ones, and full customization on them with logos. And that also dictates your size. So you can go from 0.4 gram up to 1.2 gram joints, all on one machine.
What value to bring to your customers? The fact that they're not having to buy a new machine, they're just buying a modular upgrade.
That's right, yeah. Our customers love us. They've got the best machine on the market.
And we love that you're engaging with your local community, you're helping them build, keeping your supply chain local, your vendors local, your ability to interact with them face to face is just huge bonus.
Oh yeah, it's great. Their team has grown because of our success, and our team has grown because of theirs. It's a great kumbaya moment. So this is Alec. He's our lead technical service manager. Many of our operators will watch this video and they'll recognize him because he knows all of them very well.
And that is amazing. And quite honestly, that connection to your customer is what keeps customers. People want to know that they're going to have service behind the machine. That's one of the big factors that's important.
That's right. So we have customers all over the world, and so one of our latest initiatives was to create an environmental chamber so that we can simulate all the different environments that the machine is going to be placed in.
Awesome.
So this room, we can modulate the relative humidity up and down all the way to, you know, our Las Vegas to Hawaii.
Which is very important, because if you've been in cannabis, you know that from one area to another, especially desert area to a more humid area, you're going to have a different product, and it's going to perform and act differently through the machinery.
That's right. The machine, you know, it'll run and whatever, but the flower really changes, you know, if you go from, you know, 80% humidity down to like 5. No client is too small. No specific area is too remote. You know, we want to service everybody equally. So that was the whole main point of this chamber.
That is awesome.
So Kyle, we've toured the facility, we've met the team. I'd really like to roll some joints though.
Yeah, the fun part, let's do it. We loaded in some fresh terpy flower, so yeah, just hit the start button right there. And let's roll a couple joints, see how they come out. Hit the pause machine.
So you brought some innovation that even surprised us.
Yeah.
There's a quality check to it.
Exactly. So typically, you know, you'd want to smoke a joint to know how well packed you have it. But I created this little draw check machine that actually gives you a quantitative number for the draw on your joint. So let's check this joint out. Yeah, so see, that one's a little bit light. Like,
Okay.
that's gonna burn a little bit faster. So
Okay.
let's make some adjustments.
And you do that by how?
Yeah, so what I'm gonna adjust here is the tension. So that's how tightly rolled the joint is. So we're gonna go up a couple of clicks and
Okay. Roll another one.
yeah, let's roll another set.
Let's try. Let's see what this one looks like.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, see, great. This one's just above 40. That's
Yep.
a perfect joint.
Perfect joint.
Yep.
Well, there's just one thing left to do. Let's go smoke one.
Let's do it.
Man, that tastes good. Local cannabis as well.
Yeah, this is grown by Doghouse. It's the Gucci berry.
Okay, I love that. And a good draw.
Yeah.
Your machine works well.